Well, hello, Scorpio. Sondra from For Your Chi. This is your 6 houses out of a 12-house spread for the month of March of 2024. Thanks for being here and welcome to March. Well, this is going to be a very unusual reading, Scorpio, because I'm about to tell you things that I have never told anyone in a reading before. Because I've never seen it before. Pardon me while I drink my green drink. Okay, let's get into it. So if you're new to this channel, thanks for being here and welcome. We're going to be doing the first 6 houses out of a 12-house spread that's called the Wheel of Life. And the remainder of this reading will be on Patreon. The link is below. Tier 2 is what you want for that. But let's get into it. Your first card, first house. I would like the month of March starting out better. This appears to be a panic card, Scorpio. But I will say this, it could be one of those times where it's like, be careful what you wish for. Now, as we get into March, you have to know that we are approaching a major eclipse season, and there can be things that happen during eclipse seasons that normally wouldn't happen, because look at this. Let me just ask you, could you be meeting somebody, Scorpio? It appears that there's something like that going on here, or about to go on, especially in your 7th house in the extended reading. So pay attention to what goes on love life wise in the first couple of days of March. That's the point of this first house. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. And that could send you into a little hyperventilation paper bag moment, because you might not have believed it. You weren't expecting it. Maybe you just wrote it off, for some of you single people. And then all of a sudden, and that is the key to manifestation. You watch those they won the lottery shows. It was the same story every time. They said, I never thought that it would happen to me. I never thought for a minute that I would be the lotto jackpot winner. Same story here. Speaking of money, I like this. I'll take it. Material and spiritual prosperity. You're receiving blessings from the heavenly plane and the earthly plane, including money. Yay. That's exciting. In addition to that, what do we have here? Your desire is within reach. Have faith as everything is working out in your favor. That's a double cool message for the money house, if you ask me. And your house of stuff. So you're going to get what you've been asking for here. Congratulations. Atta girl. Atta boy. Now, your brother or sister, however, could be receiving some bad news. This is the death card in traditional Scorpio. I was going to say something smart-ass, like, you never want to see a death card in a reading, but if you do, I would want to see it in my 3rd house, because it's not me. It's somebody else. It's somebody else's problem, right? But your brother or sister could be experiencing some kind of breakup in the month of March. Or there may be news of one of their friends, unfortunately, who passes, or one of their, I don't really think it's your relative, because this did not show up anywhere else in this reading. Could be that they have an in-law that has some sort of major change and they have to go help them because they pulled travel here. Now, if this is not talking about one of those scenarios, it could be that your brother or sister had a trip that they had to cancel, or that was canceled. Sorry about that. Or that was canceled. Without their, it was out of their control. Okay. All right, your fourth house, your house of home where you currently live. Light, prosperity, and bliss are assured. They also want to remind you to be yourself. Now, this is great news in, with where you live or with where you're about to live. This is amazing. You could actually be having visitors that you really thoroughly enjoy in the month of March, and if that's true, good for you. This year, for those of you that celebrate Easter, it's in March. So if you have any, if you're hosting any event or dinner, just know that it's in March this year. It's coming up fast. Your fifth house, your social life, your fun, they want you to speak your mind. Speak up to your friends when you're out and about. Let them know what you want, what you need, what's going on with you. And continue to say your affirmations and make wishes, because look at this. You've got a wish that's granted here. Now remember, the fifth house represents a dating life, Scorpio, so this could be, not just the friends and the fun and the networking. This could actually be you getting your wish that you have made for a partner. Oh, I'm so excited for some of you that happens to. If that happens to you, let me know. Drop me a comment. Your sixth house, spiritual strength, work could be better. This could be your health. You could be going through a health situation, ailment, something like that. If you need to get medical attention, please do so immediately. Don't wait. But we've got the marriage card here in the sixth house. Now, this is where the weird part comes in. It's very odd and uncomfortable, really, to get the marriage card in the sixth house. The marriage card really doesn't belong there, if you ask me. The message that I'm getting with this is you could actually have a married couple that you work with. Or for those of you who are in customer service, you could have a married couple client that comes to you, or customer that comes to you, where they come in together. And it could get very awkward, and you're going to have to deal with that situation. Listen, this is not your first rodeo. You're perfectly capable of dealing with this couple that appears to be problematic with regard to your work. But you are definitely going to have to handle it diplomatically. All right. Now, let's go into your tarot cards, Morgan Greer, of who's around you in your seventh house of primary relationships. Before we get into the extended reading, we've got the Ten of Cups, so we know that's another Scorpio. A Cancer or a Pisces, right? Here we have the that's becoming famous, the King of Swords. That's an air sign. Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And we have the Earth sign representation here of the Ten of Pentacles, and that is a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Well, we've got 9 signs here on the deck. That's kind of a lot, but if the Scorpio has multiple people that are trying to come at them and date them right now, well, that would make sense why we would have 9 signs on this board. If you want to follow me in the extended reading, it's on Patreon, links below. Tier 2 is what you want. We're going to be going over your 7th house of primary relationships, including business partnerships, if that applies. And we've got some romance angel cards here as well, as usual. Your 8th house of taxes, contracts, legal matters, the source of your significant other's income, if that applies to you. Your 9th house of school and travel, your 10th house of career or your mother. Your 11th house of your child or your best friend, or your 12th house, what's about to happen 3 months from now in the month of June. Many blessings. Take care. Thanks for being here.